Do you miss things you used to eat as a child?
We have all had our favorite treats that made us so happy as children, but do we still enjoy them as adults? And do we grieve not being able to eat these things?
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
I have to tell you a story that made me think about this topic.
Okay.
I was, and it's in a not a good way, I guess. I was at an airport recently and they were doing construction, so all the restaurants were closed. And we didn't have a lot of options of what to eat. And as it is, we're restricted being vegetarian. So, they have these like refrigerated areas where you can pick like yogurt or cheese or
Okay, so
pre-made
like at a gas
sandwiches.
station, they have those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they had a couple of those. And my husband bought this giant peanut butter and jelly. And the bread looked like whole grain or whole wheat or whatever. I ended up getting a yogurt parfait, which I was not excited about because I wanted to eat food.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said, I'm going to have a bite of your sandwich because he's kind of funny about sharing. He said, okay. So we sat down in some hallway because there was not even seats in the airport. And he goes, take what you want. So I took a little bite and I was really excited to have this peanut butter and jelly. I haven't had jelly and I can't even tell you the
I eat
last time.
jelly once a week. Go on.
I know, but I'm saying I used to eat jelly like every day in a sandwich. And the bread looked really yummy and I ate it and I'm like, it just doesn't hit the same way. It's
Okay,
not
but maybe
as good.
it wasn't the sandwich.
It was the jelly for me. The bread
Oh.
was good. The peanut butter is always great. Come on. But it was the jelly.
So it just
It was
wasn't.
like, it was like
wasn't what you
overly
wanted.
sweet. It was, I'm not used to eating that anymore.
That's how I feel about certain peanut butters, actually. Like now that I've had like a more natural peanut butter, I'm like, oh, I do eat the Jif because that's an unlock food memory for me. Like childhood Jif. You know what I mean? Like that's one of those
Okay.
things that I've always had in my life was Jif peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
What's like if you can remember peanut butter as a child, what would it be?
Peanut butter, probably like a Jif. We used to eat the crunchy one, but then when I got married, we went to the smooth.
Oh, look at what we do for our spouses. We change our peanut butters. What the heck? No, anyway. No, we're not. This isn't a podcast about that. We'll talk about something different.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is like you saw it. Your eyes saw it.
Yes.
And it was like, oh my gosh, this is totally on memory?
I think it was a memory.
Or nostalgia?
Oh, I don't know. What's the difference?
Okay, so there's a difference. I don't know how I feel about the actual definition. A food memory is factual and sensory, and you can recall like actual facts of the time when you had that and moments, and you can almost taste it and smell it. And I mean, obviously you smell it. Now, while nostalgia is powerful, it's bittersweet, and it's got an emotional tie to it, and you like long for it.
Okay.
So I would say your peanut butter was more of like a memory.
Yeah, I would agree.
Right?
I would agree.
Because you weren't like looking at it going, oh my God, I got to have that. I have to have that. That's so delicious.
No, that would be, honestly, the nostalgia would be Swiss rolls. Little Debbie Swiss rolls.
Ho-hos? We've called them ho-hos my whole life.
Yeah, it was Swiss rolls. Every day I had one in my lunchbox. Every single day.
Wait, did you have one whole pack, which was actually 2?
Hmm?
Good for your mom.
I had a sandwich and something else that I don't remember, probably a fruit.
See?
But I remember that Swiss roll.
That's the nostalgia part, I think. Like that's when you're like, oh my God. And you smile and you light up thinking about it. The memory is more like, oh, we had that at this date, at this time. You know what I mean? A memory is more like...
Seeing it automatically takes me back to the cafeteria. And that was like the highlight of my day.
So good. I love it. Yesterday was our last day of school and I didn't even know they made these. They're like these Friendly's ice cream cups in this little container.
Oh.
And they were the most delicious thing I've ever had in my life. I can't even explain it to you. They were amazing. Anyway, the girl I was sitting by, she doesn't even eat unhealthy. I'm calling it unhealthy because it is what it is. It was blue dye and everything, right?
Okay.
She's like, but Friendly's was, like, where we went when I was a little girl, and I didn't like, she
Oh.
had that strong nostalgia. She's like, "I have to have it. I'm gonna get sick. I know I'm gonna get sick, but I just have to eat it." And I'm, like, the worst person ever to sit next to because 'cause I'm encouraging it. I'm like, "Well, have half of it. Like, go for it." And she's like, "It's just," and then she started telling me that all these stories about it. And that's, like, the nostalgia when you're light up and you are like, "Oh,"
Yes.
and you love
Yes,
it, right?
absolutely. Yes. Oh,
Ugh.
yeah. The
Anyway,
memory of the I think you're right, but this the distinction, the memory was I saw it and I was like, "Oh, that reminds me of childhood," but I kinda wanna go try I guess it's similar, but it's different, right?
very right, right, yeah.
So the nostalgia, it takes you back to that time. Like, okay, do you remember candy cigarettes?
Love them. I think I have a box in my glove
They
box right
tasted
now.
terrible, but you're just like, "It's so
You
fun."
you thought you were cool, you were like, "Woo." Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
those that was one for me. I've talked about this many times, like, for me, one of my most nostalgia food is the orange Hostess 2-pack of cupcakes. Do you
I don't
ever
know
see those? I
that.
think you can only get
No.
them at gas stations. I don't even know if they make them anymore. They were like, ugh, you guys, I might cry thinking about how much I loved them. They were that
Oh,
good. My dad used to buy them at like like a store that is like they're about to expire. Actually, I think they were expired.
okay.
Like one of those, the shop that was like almost expired, so they were dirt cheap. He would buy and then throw them in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fridge so that they would last a little bit longer, which is probably why I eat expired food to this day. I
Oh,
just had an aha moment. Like,
like it
expired food
doesn't
does
bother
not
you.
faze me. No! I will eat anything expired. I'll smell it. If it smells fine, I'm eating it. I could care less. That date is not real to me.
Yeah.
So I bet you that's why, because we would just eat them and they would be like a week expired or more. Anyway, they would be cold. We'd cut the frosting off and eat the frosting. It was like this whole ritual. There's so much
Yeah.
nostalgia there.
Yeah. I think that's the
And the
way I am
memory,
with the
and
Swiss
both.
rolls. I would unwrap it and unroll
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah,
The
it was
whole
a whole
process.
thing.
But it is that memory too. I think, okay, let me change my definitions, although that's what the web said. I think that you can have both with each food.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't have you're right though, I didn't have the nostalgia with the peanut butter and jelly.
Right.
Now, if you gave me like Frosted Flakes, total nostalgia.
Really? Why?
I don't know. It was like summer mornings, no school,
Yeah.
sitting and watching Bewitched. I don't know. It's a memory of just no responsibility. Well,
Mm-hmm.
of course, we had homework to do, but
Do you have nostalgia around it? Like, do you want it or
yeah.
is it more of a
Oh,
memory?
it's a memory. It's like, it's a feeling, I guess. You know what I mean? To
Yeah.
me, that's what the nostalgia is. It's a feeling of those summer mornings where I'm like, no school,
You
yay.
want that again, right?
Yeah, yeah. You want the feeling of no responsibility, you're gonna go out to
Okay,
play.
I'm going to interrupt you. So if you go to a hotel and they have
Mm,
Frosted Flakes at the bar, the breakfast bar, are you getting them?
no,
Really?
no.
Why?
I think it doesn't taste the same to me, and I don't wanna spoil the
Okay.
memory.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's a
Because
fair
there's
thing.
I made a list of things that I was like, "I ate those, but if I ate them today, would I really like them? I'm
Okay,
not
go ahead.
sure."
Tell me. Tell me your list, and I want to see if it is similar to mine.
Okay, some of these things are really specific, but
Okay.
do you remember the Neapolitan candies that sometimes people would put in the trick or treat bags? They were chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Yeah,
They
they
were
were chewy.
coconut candy. They
Yeah.
were chewy
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
candy.
yeah. Those are
I
delicious.
was like, I'll eat all of those. Give me all of those out of
As a
your
kid, you
Halloween
liked
bag.
those?
I liked them as a kid.
Wow, that's okay, that's different. I don't think kids like coconut generally.
I loved them. And now it'd probably be so sugary
They
sweet to
sell
me.
those, by the way, now. And the reason I know this is because I've recently eaten them at Hobby Lobby at the checkout, and it's flat. It's not as chunky, like, it's flat.
Yes, it's not the same. You need the little square candy.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Wow, I didn't, that's interesting. So that's a, okay.
And everything on my list is sugar. I'm just telling
Okay.
you.
Okay, go on. Tell me more.
Candy corn. I hate
Oh,
it
I could.
now.
Blech. I used to eat that too. You couldn't pay me $1,000,000, I don't think, to eat candy corn
Yeah,
right now.
but why? It was like the fun of cutting it off and having only the white part and
Fighting the
making little
white and then
vampire
yeah, yeah,
teeth.
yeah, yeah. Oh, doing all of it with it. Although they do say if you eat a handful of that and a handful of peanuts, it tastes just like a payday.
Really?
And payday is like my number one candy bar as an adult. Not as a child, but as an adult.
Yeah, that's a fancy candy bar.
Oh, yeah. Well, who said I was not fancy? Come on. Okay, go on.
Pop Rocks. I know you
Ugh,
still love them, but I don't.
Rocks are so cool. It's just a cool, you feel cool when you eat them. You're just like, ugh, look at me. What other food can you literally open your mouth while you're eating
And then you're
and be
like, it's
okay
like
with it?
in stereo, you hear the popping, and then you stick your
I would
tongue
eat those
out.
right now if you handed them to me. I would eat them.
Now that texture thing bothers me. Like, I don't want to feel the popping in my mouth.
So cool. It's such a cool feeling. I don't know
I
why I think
know,
it's
I
so
know.
cool.
And sometimes they have them on desserts or things. I think I see them
Ugh,
sometimes.
love it.
I'm like, oh, I think that's a memory.
Okay.
Um, Pixie sticks.
Oh, I, I've had I mean, obviously I've eaten those. Those are not something that I like long. They're more of a memory. Like I remember
Mm-hmm.
them. I don't nostalgia for those.
That's just pure sugar
Oh yeah,
with
that's all it
color.
is. Yeah,
Just pure sugar. Why did we want them?
and natural
We wanted the
flavors.
big ones,
The,
the really big ones.
I
You got
wanted the
one?
big one. Remember this? I just said I didn't really like that. I still wanted the big one
Yeah, yeah. You still
because
want the
bigger
big
is
one just
better.
because
And
it's
every
some.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go
Um,
on.
Grape Kool-Aid. I've talked about this before
Oh
with
my god, I
you.
love anything grape.
Grape Kool-Aid was my jam. It was just like so good and so refreshing.
Kool-Aid
I could,
brand is the best.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid, great.
Yep. I still love grape. I bought grape poppy this week because I was nostalgic for grape pop because I like grape pop too. Grape pop and grape Kool-Aid, probably one of the best flavors, I would have to say,
Yeah.
hands down,
I love the grape
as a
poppy.
child.
It took a minute to get adjusted to it. It's not a grape Kool-Aid. It's not a
Mm-mm.
grape soda, but
No.
I love it now.
So my mom would occasionally would buy the grape Kool-Aid. I don't know if you remember this, in the canister, and it was round and it was already mixed with sugar. So all you had to do
Oh,
was enter the
oh
scoops.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I would like I would just eat a spoonful of it, the powder form of it.
Really?
Yeah, or I would this is, like, gross. I would wet a spoon, so it was wet, dip it in, so it was kinda and then eat it. So it was
Didn't
like,
they make candy like that? Like dipsticks or
oh,
dip
yes,
in
they sure did. Fun Dip, they still make those.
Fun Dip? Yes.
My husband and daughter still love those.
So
Mm,
you were ahead of your time.
I was ahead of my time, although it was a metal spoon, but still. Oh, so it's better for me. I was a health coach back then, I didn't even know it. Anyway,
Um, Push up pops.
like the
So the
ice
one
cream
that you
in
like
the
push
toilet
up.
paper tube.
Yes.
I mean, we ate out of toilet paper tubes, and it was delicious.
I have to tell you the most ridiculous story. So when I was in junior high, they used to sell ice cream after school, but I always had
Okay.
to hurry up and get on the bus,
So you
and we
didn't
weren't
get
allowed to eat on the bus. So I bought the ice cream and I put it in my backpack.
did it
Okay,
melt?
yes. Yes, of course it melted.
Oh,
It's in
okay.
California. Of course it did. I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I leave it? But it was the big stick, the one that was really
Did you get
orange.
to eat any of it ever?
No, not that
Oh,
day. No, but then I got became smarter. But I was like,
okay.
why would they sell ice cream when you have to get on the bus?
Ugh, to make money, probably. But yeah, oh my God.
I
That makes me
always wanted the
sad that
big
you
stick.
wasted it. I don't know if I've ever seen the big ones.
It's a big. It's not a push up. It's like a big ice cream, a popsicle, but they called it
Oh,
the big stick, and it was so
oh.
orange. It was probably a little. I don't know what the word is. It was like phallic, it's big.
Stop it. Oh God.
Okay, moving
Oh,
on. Sorry. Carnation breakfast bars. Did you ever eat those?
no. But we've dabbled in the carnation instant breakfasts before,
What's
which were
it?
like you
Oh, you
just
mean the
mixed it with
powder?
water,
Oh,
milk. Yeah. No, I've never had a breakfast bar.
so it was
Carnation.
like a version of a candy
Granola
bar
bar?
version of a
Oh.
protein bar, granola bar
Hmm.
hybrid. I'm sure they didn't taste great, but we're like, oh, this is so awesome to have a bar. You could just eat.
Yeah. That's how I felt about the carnation instant breakfast. And I thought I was cool. It's like, oh, I'm
Really?
drinking my breakfast. I just thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I think that we were in a hurry to become adults.
I think of course, I can see the same pattern with other people.
For me, this is very, very nostalgic and I miss it so much. It's the regular Pepsi.
Oh, you don't, if you drank that now, you'd get sick.
I don't know if I'd like it, but it is, I have drank it probably a few years ago. I was like, this hits. This still
Really?
hits. Yeah. I miss a regular Pepsi with a slice of pizza or some Mexican
Yeah.
food. It's the salty and the sweet.
Mm.
Oh, and I think Pepsi is sweeter than Coke. I feel like it's a little bit less carbonated.
One of those that I truly can't tell the difference.
Really?
Yeah, and if I do, it's so subtle that I don't care.
Mm,
Yeah. But there are people that like you that are just like, absolutely not. I love this. My husband's a team Coke. He loves his Coke.
okay.
He can tell the difference. I can't at all.
I don't like a Coke, but if I see it on a menu, I still want to order it.
Really?
Still.
Diet doesn't
S-
do it for you or the Pepsi
Not,
Zero?
I
Oh.
drink Diet Coke sometimes, like on a plane once in a while,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the same calling to
Mm.
me as the regular Pepsi.
So you don't have anything that's not sweet?
Nothing. Everything was sugar. Everything was
Really?
sugar.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
we used to have for lunch in the summer. Again, reminds me of summer. And I still eat this as an adult. I just made it like a couple days ago. Doritos with cheese
Yes.
melted on them. And that was our
Oh,
lunch.
no.
Yeah, and my mom would make this big plate and put it in the middle of the table, and us girls would eat it, and we would
My
eat it.
God. That sounds
Or she would
amazing.
make a she would fill a coffee cup with Cheese Whiz. Do they even make Cheese Whiz anymore?
Yeah, I think they
And
do.
heat that up, and then that would be our lunch sometimes with Doritos with Cheese Whiz.
Oh my gosh,
And I
that
still
sounds so
love it.
good. Yeah, of
Nostalgia-wise, I
course.
still love it. If ever we have Doritos, excuse me, and
Bless
I
you.
want it, I'm like, "Oh, let's do it." And I feel like crap afterwards, but as I'm eating it, it's delicious.
I'm sure. It sounds amazing.
You've never had, I think we call them poor man's nachos.
They're not poor man's nachos, they're like rich man's nachos because you're getting
Now they
Doritos.
are. They're so good.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Or else we would have macaroni and cheese, the blue
Mm,
box, Kraft.
mhm. Mhm.
That's a definite memory for me.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Although now I can eat the whole box, and back then we had to share it.
Yeah. True. You're like, "Did I get the same amount as her?"
I know, it's just not fair. But those are just like those core memory lunches that
Yeah.
I remember so well. Or cheese. We always had cheese. Cheese was like a block, and you'd
What
cut off
kind of cheese? Oh, block.
a block of cheese. It would be like Colby, or it would be Colby Jack, or it would be cheddar, or white American, and we would slice it up
Wow.
and eat it with crackers or whatever. I could do that again today if you asked me to.
We used to
Mm.
do grilled cheese with the
Oh,
American slices
grilled cheese, so good.
on white bread.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
That hit like nothing else. Oh my gosh, a good grilled cheese with lots of butter and lots of cheese.
absolutely. And I those are some things I could eat again today still.
Yeah.
Couldn't you?
That grilled cheese would take me
Yeah.
right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would eat it without a doubt.
It wouldn't be like the peanut butter and jelly from the airport.
No? Well, there you go. From the airport. That's key that you said, I think.
No, but some of those things are pretty good. Like the
Yeah.
parfait was not bad, but
Yeah.
that's an adult choice.
Mhm. I like one more food nostalgia. Oh, I just thought of it and it flew away from
Sorry.
my brain. That's okay. Um anyway, so why can't why oh, I know what it was. Sorry, I'm all over the place here. Nutty Butters. My school used to sell them and you
Yes.
would get two.
Hmm.
They used to sell those, which two things. One, how unhealthy. Two, peanut butter in a school, like ridiculous. You could never do that now, ever in a
No,
million years. And
no.
I used to take them apart layer by layer.
Yes.
And I actually thought about it the other day, thinking I want to go buy one and try it and see if I remember it, because
I,
there's some stuff
yes.
that the fat coats the roof of your mouth.
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
Blech,
You get
and you
like
just
that
want to
filmy
yuck.
feeling.
That makes me sick to think about.
Yeah.
Like you could take
But
your thumb and wipe it off.
the nutty bars were so I still like as a young adult, I still ate them.
Yeah. So wait, let me ask you this. Do you think we would get that film on our mouth back then and we just don't remember it?
Yeah, I think we didn't care just because it tasted
Really?
so good.
Really? Or do you
Probably.
think our bodies were used to eating that crap, so you didn't get that?
Well, they do say that a lot of the products, their
Oh, they're
what do you
worse
call
now.
recipes have changed, their
I
ingredients
bet
have
you that's more of
changed.
what it is, actually.
So if you like for me, if I eat some Girl Scout Samoa now, the way I used to love them, I don't love them as much. And I think the formulation has changed because that cookie doesn't taste like I remember.
Okay, that's a great point to point out to everybody listening right now is like almost I would probably bet 95% of the food we used to eat, the recipes have changed.
Yeah, they
The
used to be
recipe might be the
simpler.
same, but they or else the recipes may be the same, but they also use ingredients that are cheaper, poorly, crappier made. You know what I mean?
That and they're meant to be more addictive. So they're putting chemicals in there so that you're like, I could eat the whole bag instead of
So the
just a
food
tray
we're
of
eating right
nachos.
now is not the same that we ate.
I think most of them. I don't know about all of them, but obviously pixie sticks are just sugar. So can't it
Well, they
that's just
could
sugar.
put who knows what's in there, but yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Um
So we can't eat that way now.
yeah. There is a term for the powerful connection between food, memory, and emotion. It's called the Proust effect. So clearly other people have studied this, talked about it, is that you have this memory, like you said, the food memory, food nostalgia. There's that term. It's the Proust effect.
Hmm. I never heard of that.
Huh, I
Okay.
don't know. Some of the reasons why we miss the food is that we have emotional anchors. So we miss the feeling of safety, the routine, or the specific people who prepared the food for you. So
Oh,
like you
yeah.
have your poor man nachos or
My
rich man
mom making
nachos.
it.
Yeah. Sitting around with your sisters, just
Right.
gabbing and talking about whatever.
Right.
That's a very specific memory. You also get sensory triggers. So if you smell something,
Hmm.
it takes you back to a place where you're like, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
smell. That's the place, the person.
I have I feel that way about beer.
Really?
The smell of beer takes me back to like my early 20s and just drinking it like you wouldn't believe and not caring at all about pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Yeah.
know if there was any care in the world at that time. Just drinking beer with my friends
Well,
or
there
my
was, but it wasn't as heavy as we have
yeah,
now.
and
Now
the
we have
smell of it.
bills and we have rent. Yeah, now you wouldn't drink beer. You're like, yeah, I'm just having fun tonight.
The smell of it makes me go, "Oh my god, do you remember that?" And then, like, the other Leah goes, "Yeah, and you remember the headache you're gonna get tomorrow if you have that?"
So true. So
Yeah.
true.
Ugh.
Oh.
Anyway.
The other thing that really has happened, which makes me sad, is that our palate has changed. So the things that we used to love as children, or even if you take something out of your diet for a while and you try to eat it again, you're like, ooh, that's too sweet or that's too whatever.
Mhm.
And it just doesn't taste the same.
I'm trying to think of what is it do you have you might not have it. Our palate changes how often, do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
It
I want to say every 7 to 10 years, but I
I
don't know if
thought it
that's
was
right.
even more than that. I think it's like 5, actually.
There
Anyway,
is,
but
go ahead.
that when my kids were little, the pediatrician told us you have to have them try something 5 times before your palate knows if you like it.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's correct. That's what I used to do with my kids. You have to try it, you can move on. Then you have
Yeah.
to try it again, and then they're like, "Oh, I kinda
Yep.
like this."
But like you said that our palate is different. My palate is totally different now as an adult versus a child too, in the
What do you
good
mean?
way. Like I never would have eaten onions, but now I love an onion. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yes, there's some sugar I used to eat then, and if I ate it now, I'd be like, well, but vice versa too. You know what I mean?
The,
It has its pluses and minuses.
when you're a kid, you're more sensitive to oh, here, I found it. Um, you're more sensitive to bitter as a child than you are as an adult. So things that are like kale or I think arugula
Ugh,
is will have a little bitterness. You might like it in a few years, Leah. You'll be
maybe.
surprised.
I'll tell you right now, at this age, I don't like it.
Yeah. and that's fine. So your
Yeah.
taste buds can change, the taste sensitivity decreases. So things that you might have been more like right now, you're very keen of the bitterness. Maybe as you age, it'll change.
Hmm.
Your
Okay.
sense of smell changes, it decreases. So then obviously that
Yep.
impacts the taste of the food.
Yeah, for sure.
Um, there are hormonal changes that can affect taste. So
Okay.
as estrogen increases, decreases, or testosterone or whatever, medications can alter taste.
Mhm.
That's a sad one.
For sure.
That's a
For
really
sure.
sad one. And then health conditions can play a role. Obviously, people now who have long COVID, I have
Uh-huh.
a friend, she's like, I can't taste anything. And that makes her very sad. She dumps salt on everything.
I've
She's
had
like,
people I know people like that too. They more like they either have to eat extreme cold or extreme hot just to feel a sensation.
yes, that would just make me so
I
sad.
know. You think you want it for like a tiny bit of time and then you're like, "No, that would make me too sad."
Yeah, because we go out to eat and she's just like, I can't taste anything.
Yeah. Ugh.
There is a grief that happens when you realize either you can't eat it or you it doesn't taste the same to you as an adult
I'm
as it
going
did.
through that right now, a
Are you really with
pre-grief.
what?
Yeah, because I think I need to figure out what's going on in my body and I want to do an elimination diet and I'm grieving it even though I haven't even started it.
Mhm.
Does that even make sense?
Yes, I think that happens for a lot of people. They anticipate the
Yeah.
sadness and the
I
grief.
don't even
So
want I don't even want to do it because I'm anticipating being sad. And I might not be sad. But
mhm.
I'm imagining like let's say today I decided to start it. I'm imagining Leah at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. on the couch going, "Oh, you want some ice cream?" And you're sad that you can't like it's all mental right now.
It's not it is, but it isn't. I think it's very natural to grieve the way things used to be. So if you think about so I'm talking to somebody and she's like, "You need to make these changes." And I said, "I'm gonna start next week because 'cause I'm traveling." Already this week, I'm like, "I gotta eat whatever I want because next week,
Right.
I'm gonna be on it." It's a form of the grief. It's a very natural part of our brain chemistry to say, "Oh, you're not gonna get it. You better stock up," or, "Oh, this is so sad." If you
Yeah.
don't go through the grief process, it won't the changes won't be sustainable for you.
Right, but I'm not even I it's not even a grief yet. I haven't even given it up and I'm already sad about it.
What part makes you the saddest?
Not having it. Oh, no,
What
no. I lied. I mean, that was my gut, but the reality, if I dig deeper, is the thought that it's gonna make me feel better, and I'm never gonna be able to have it.
oh,
That's my fear. I'm afraid that it's gonna be like a life-changing moment, and then I go, that's what it is, and then I can't have it.
yeah.
That's what it is.
I think that's a very fair assessment because if you're trying to get better like, I am that way with I have completely given up milk. Like, I'm never gonna have ice cream again. But that's
It's
probably not true. Maybe I can have when my gut heals, maybe I can have a little.
yeah,
Maybe I can figure it out. But the feeling of feeling good versus feeling bloated and gassy, which wins out for me is the
I
feeling
know.
good. But I understand the
Ugh,
sadness. It's very
it's a
like you're
real
becoming an
feeling.
adult. Yeah.
And it's I mean, I can lie to you and say it's like the thought of figuring out what I'm gonna eat, but I can do that. I've been figuring out what I'm gonna eat for how many years, you know? It's realistically the thought of never being able to like even with gluten. Like I could figure it out. I could just go gluten free. Everybody can do anything for 10 days, 20, like we can do it. But the thought of going, "Oh god, I can't really ever do that," is the sad part.
I just had a thought, and maybe this is not true, and maybe it's really morbid. I don't know. But I think some of the grief is as we age and as things get taken out of our diet, as things like eat less sugar, eat less fat, eat less carbs, eat more protein, it just moves you towards your eventual death.
Yeah,
Just to
because
put
then
it in
you
a
go,
very
yeah, no, you're
like you're
right.
stealing all the fun of out of your life, and eventually you're
Mhm.
just gonna die. What's the
I
point?
also feel that way too. I feel like I don't drink, I don't do this, I don't do that. Like I don't do anything. And now I'm
Yeah.
gonna do this? What the
You're giving up all the fun of your life.
Mhm. Mhm. Although there are people that are like that quit smoking and they're like, when I turn 85, I'm going to start smoking again. I don't care. Like, because they miss it. You know what I mean? Maybe I should make that deal with myself. Like, once I turn X age, just start eating ice cream anyway.
I think the thing is this. Think about how you've changed your peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
You can make those changes and find alternatives that keep you just as satisfied and keep you just as having fun while still feeling better.
Okay. Mic drop my ass. Go ahead, Kamna. So true, though. Like, you're right. Like, I would have never thought I couldn't eat. I would eat natural peanut butter, and I love it.
I love it too. I love it.
I don't miss if I lived alone, I would never buy Jif or any of those. It just wouldn't
Mhm.
happen because I like my peanut butter that much.
Mhm. I
But it
agree.
wasn't easy. You're right. It was not easy. Mm.
And so I
You're
wrote down a few reasons why we grieve and what is the grief. So
okay.
when people decide or are required to eat healthier because of weight, diabetes, digestive issues, or aging,
Okay.
they often focus on what they are gaining, but also it's normal to grieve what you're losing. And you
Yeah.
are losing something. As you are changing your diet and trying to become healthier, you do lose something. That's not a nothing.
Right.
You grieve the ability to eat whatever you want because children can eat whatever they want pretty much. Or maybe
Yeah.
they can't. I don't know. You're grieving your favorite comfort foods that no longer make you feel good.
Yeah.
So probably if you ate the Doritos with the cheese now, would you feel good?
Yeah, I did it like 2 days ago. It
Okay.
was delicious. I did not feel good afterwards.
That's
No.
what I mean.
But I'll do it again tomorrow. I would do it again right on this podcast. That's how much it tastes so delicious. I would do it live. That's how much I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But I'll feel like crap after.
Oh, 100%. Family traditions centered around certain foods.
Yeah.
Spontaneous restaurant meals or treats, you're grieving not doing that. Like, I have to now check, do they offer a gluten-free option? Do they have vegetarian food? Do they have this? Do they have
Yeah.
that? I have to check the menu beforehand. I can't just pop into a restaurant and say, oh, this was great. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
It's really we should be
And
doing
you're,
anyway.
well, you
We
should
should
be,
be
but
looking at things anyway, but yeah, I know what you mean.
and then you're grieving a version of yourself that didn't have to manage your health concerns.
Back when I was 20, I didn't care if my head, it was fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know if
you
I
didn't
didn't
have
even know I
to.
had a liver in my 20s. I was just like, whatever, just drink. Who cares?
You weren't worried about, well, this has food dye and it's going to be bad for me. You were just like, I'm just going to enjoy this big stick and
Didn't even know what it was.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So there is
Sus.
grief involved, and it's an important part of the transition to eating to what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
It's
It's so
very
fun to
normal.
walk down food memories, though. It's such a
It's so
fun
fun.
feeling.
When I was looking at pictures of those foods, I was like, oh my God, I used to eat that. Oh my gosh.
I remember even the packaging on some of that stuff. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Or the
We didn't even talk
commercials.
about cereal. Like, I could go down the cereal rabbit hole all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah,
Yes. See, I can still talk about it because I'm
I
like
know.
remembering
Did
things.
you ever have fruity marshmallow Krispies? There were Rice Krispies with little fruit-shaped marshmallows in them.
Really?
They were amazing. Just amazing.
I think there were things that I ate as a kid that I didn't really love, but it was just something about it that you still ate
Because,
it anyway.
yeah, because the cereal boxes or the packaging is so great.
Mm-hmm.
You felt
Yeah.
cool, like the
Yeah.
candy cigarettes. If that candy was in any other packaging, it would be disgusting and nobody would eat it. But
Yes.
because they shaped it like that and put it in that little box, you were like, oh,
Yeah.
I could eat this all day, you know?
Yeah. Yep. And our parents let us, which now I'd be like, you're not smoking, even
I
if it's
know.
fake. It
Fun
was fun. It was
times.
fun to remember all of that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So, all right. Well, go eat something that makes you nostalgia this week.
Definitely. Definitely. See you later.
Bye.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you liked this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!